Good afternoon, everybody. Fantastic to see you. A very, very warm welcome to Homechoir. And today we're having a look at some really, really lovely Vivaldi. And after this, of course, we've got a deep dive coming up where I'm going to be telling you all about the man himself and about how he wrote for choirs and who he wrote for in those choirs. I know lots of people here have been on the Twitter today and over the last couple of days, and just thank you for all your wonderful messages. I'll tell you all about Wimbledon in a moment, but it was just the most incredible experience. We had an amazing day, Anna and I, on Monday when we went to the Royal Box, and I'll tell you all about it in a minute. Just need to check that the sound and everything else is working. Good, I can hear, speaking of Twitter, I can hear myself whittering on. The organ is ready to go. We are in D, of course in Baroque pitch as it's Vivaldi. Check the acoustic of the cathedral. Marvellous, that's all good. Let's turn that off. Let me check now. I've got so many buttons today because I've got 3 broadcasts in the space of about 4 hours. So I've just been loading everything up. So that's for the deep dive. That's for that. Right. Dixit Dominus. Good. That's our score. And let me check. Now, you see I've got a round sound going as well. Let's put that away for now. Too many toys out, everyone. So let's put that one down there. And let's get Dixit Dominus. If I change that. Good. Okay, so the score's there. Let me check the video's working. It's a really nice piece, this one, folks. I don't know if you've sung it before. Good. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Lovely. So, back to the chat. Lovely. As I say, if you've not sung it before, it's an absolute belter, written for double choir, full orchestra. It's actually a lot grander and a lot more impressive than the Gloria, but not sung as often, I think. So, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Wonderful to see everyone here. And if you're watching but not in the comments, as always, it's a very, very great pleasure to welcome you along. Those of you watching later on Catch Up, thank you so much. Do consider, those of you watching, giving us a like. Don't forget to subscribe. It'd be great to get a few more subscribers. A few people have messaged me in the last couple of days because, of course, here in the UK, choirs are allowed to come back and meet face-to-face, and more on that in a minute, of course. People saying, oh, Homechoir isn't going. Of course, Homechoir is going nowhere, everyone. We are fully committed to this wonderful group, and we have big plans for the next few years. There'll be a big announcement coming up in the next few days about the direction of Homechoir. You're going to see a new website coming online. I know we seem to come up with one every 6 months, but we've actually paid someone to produce it this time. It's going to look absolutely fantastic. So yes, please don't worry. Homechoir is here as long as you need us, as long as you are coming along, everyone. We are here. So there's that to look forward to. So let me just say hello to everyone who's here in the comments. Of course, if you're watching and you're not here in the comments, well, a very good afternoon to you. Hello, dear Anne. Hello to Helene and Bill. Hello to Sue and Tony and Maureen and Sally and Annie and Val and Kit Kat and everyone else watching. But those of you who are here in the comments and having a really good chat, well, let me say good afternoon to you. Hello to Alan. Hello to Albert. Thank you very much for your email, Albert. I really appreciate that. Hello to Alison. Hello to Anna. I'm sorry to hear that Shotter's not very well today, and just lots of love to him, and I hope he enjoys the sing. Hello to Andrea. Lovely to see you. And to Angela. Hello to Anne and Barbara and Breda and Brenda and Carol and Carolyn and Christine and Christine and Christine and Diane and Dorothy and Emma and Glenys and Gloria and Gwyn and Hilary. Hello to Anna. Hello to Irina and Jane and Jane and Jenny and Jill and Jackie and Gareth and Kathy. Gosh, lots of people here today. Hello to Linda and Lisa. Hello to Hilary. The list is now to jump in. Hello to Mike. Hello to Moira. Hello to Nikki. And to Norb and Ruth and Sheila and Suzanne and all right, Terry and everyone else. I'm sorry if I've missed you off the list, but the list is jumping around all over the place. And just thank you for being here today. So people asking about the weather, it's grotty. That's the official term. It is horrid. And in case anyone's wondering, yes, I did take delivery of this wonderful new air conditioner last week, which pretty much guarantees the end of the summer here in the UK. It's a bit like getting the barbecue out, as I did that the other week, and precipitated a week of precipitation. It was really quite unpleasant. So sorry about that, everyone. If you were looking forward to a nice summer, I'm afraid I've bought an air conditioner, so it's going to be freezing cold here in the UK. So everyone has been asking about Wimbledon. Yes, we were at the Royal Box on Monday as special guests, and it was an amazing day. We left the house before 8 a.m. And we got to the car park a little bit late. We had to stop part way and charge the car, as our car is electric, and then had a problem. We for the first time ever, we discovered that the car, you can't lock the car if there's a key to the car in the car. We tried to lock Anna's bag in the car, couldn't work out why the car wouldn't lock, and the lady was there to take us to the Royal Box, and we're already late, got a bit stressed, worked it out in the end. And it was just, from then on, it was like, well, I can't describe it. To be walked in through the ticket gates, straight in, straight up to the Royal Box, straight in for lunch. Sat at a table with some absolutely wonderful people. Had an amazing lunch. Watched some world-class tennis. I mean, Djokovic was just unbelievable to watch. And yes, I know I did lay it on a little bit thick about not particularly knowing much about tennis. I laid it on thick about being thick about tennis. I had watched tennis on the telly before, everyone. Just so you know, I'd never seen live tennis, but I did know it was called a racket, and I did know it wasn't called the tennis pitch. But it is quite something seeing tennis live, and particularly watching a world-class performer effectively. So yes, just absolutely enthralled by the tennis. Got to meet some amazing people. So Darcy Bustle was there. Those of you in the UK will have heard of Darcy Bustle, Dame Darcy Bustle, actually, amazing ballerina, and presenter, a former presenter of Strictly Come Dancing. I also, this is the thing that was most shocking to me, is I sat down talking to Anna, someone sat down next to me, I turned, and it was John Humphreys of the Today programme, formerly of the Today programme, now of Classic FM. And we got chatting and talking all about SIC and talking about his life. And then we started watching the tennis, and throughout he was gently talking to his partner who's with him. And so I had a private commentary on my right shoulder, effectively, from John Humphreys, which was really unexpected, because I know John Humphreys' voice very well. Those of you who aren't in the UK, he presented for decades an early morning politics and news program here on Radio 4, and I mean, his voice is so well known to me. Just the sound of him just kind of going, it's John Humphreys. So that was marvellous. We had an astonishing tea, some of the best sandwiches I've ever had, lots of strawberries, too many strawberries, amazing scones. Really, there was nothing that we wanted for all day. Got, as I say, to meet and talk to just some wonderful people. And then we got to watch Roger Federer play. And again, just to watch somebody of that level was unbelievable. The thing I couldn't quite believe is because they have this little indicator over in the corner showing you how fast the serves are. And oh my goodness me, some of these serves are coming at you 128 miles an hour. And I think it would, from my point of view, it would take everything in my power not to just jump out the way. But these guys, not only do they hit it, but they know exactly where to put it. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Moira's going, what lunch? Auntie? Yes, Moira. And it was, it's the case that if you wanted something, just said, excuse me, could we have a coffee? Certainly, sir. Certainly, sir. And it was there. Can I have a Pimm's? Certainly, sir. It was marvellous. Could Anna have a blanket? Certainly, sir. Never experienced anything like it. I will never experience anything like it again, I'm certain. But, for a day, and for those of you who haven't seen it, there we are. So that's Anna and myself on centre court in the Royal Box on Monday. And that photograph, ladies and gentlemen, was taken by Prince Charles's private secretary. So, it was quite a day. We left Wimbledon about 8:15, and then had to stop and again charge the car on the way home. And so we were doing that about 10:15 at Reading, which is about 75 miles from Bristol. And then, because the weather turned very cold and rainy, and electric cars, the battery varies. And those of you who drive electric will know this, but if you don't, if the temperature drops, the battery capacity drops as well. And so he made it back to Bristol with, I mean, it's, you know, when your phone's on the last sort of sliver of battery and you get that anxiety, it's nothing compared to when the car is basically flashing all of these lights at you. For goodness sake, charge the car. And you've still got 3 miles to go and you're just willing it to get home. So yeah, there we are, ladies and gentlemen. It was an incredible day. Nikki said, how do we get one of these honours things? Well, I'd say next time that there is a global emergency, start an online choir, because that seems to that worked. No, it was amazing. Goodie bag. No, we didn't. I love the way you folks are thinking. We got a wonderful souvenir program with Royal Box written on the front of it, and we got a wonderful little tiny box of handmade chocolates with the Wimbledon Championships on it, which was supposed to be our after lunch treat, but you know, straight in the pocket. Those came home with us. Yeah, so no, it was absolutely fabulous. Anna says electric cars also work on sunshine. Ours doesn't, Anna. And given that it was 11 o'clock at night and pouring with rain, freezing cold, and again, you don't realise when you're driving a petrol car, but driving up from London to Bristol, it is mostly uphill, so the car really didn't like it. Nikki said, been there with my scooter. Terry said, I'd like to get an electric car in theory. Now, look, this is the first time we've owned the car for nearly a year. It's the first time we've gone on a long trip, and this next time we'll stop a little bit earlier and we'll charge a little bit earlier. I just thought, you know, when it says 110 miles and you think it's only 75 miles to go, it's fine, but you know, live and learn. I cannot recommend electric cars highly enough. They're absolutely marvellous. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it is wonderful to see you, and just thank you ever so much for all of your love and all of your support and all the comments on Twitter throughout this week. It is already turning into an amazing week. Lots and lots to share with you in the coming days and weeks about Homechoir, and Mark has lots to talk to you, those of you in SIC, about the future of that wonderful organisation. Rest assured, both of them are here for the long haul. We are going nowhere, and we just can't wait to tell you about what's coming up. Now, speaking of which, we have some Vivaldi to learn, so please do keep chatting, and I'm going to get on and teach you this lovely bit of Dixit Dominus, and then I'm going to tell you all about Vivaldi and his choir. But in the meantime, please make sure you have everything you need for our session. I'm going to make sure the pesky phone is on silent because it's been tweeting and jumping around at me all day. And I'd invite you to do the same. So here we go, everyone. Let me just press my button here and we'll go full screen. Wonderful. A very, very good afternoon, Homechoir. How lovely to see you, and I hope you're having a great week. And just thank you ever so much, as I've just been saying, to everyone who's sent us kind messages. Now, some people have seen my tweet about having recently been appointed the musical director of the University of the West of England Choral Society, the UE Singers, and that is going to be a face-to-face choir that is going to be meeting in September on Tuesday evenings here in Bristol. And I would say to anybody watching, if you live locally, I would love it if you would come along and sing with me. We're going to be singing some movements from Handel's Messiah and more besides. We're going to be performing at the best venues in the city, at formerly the Colston Hall, now the Bristol Beacon, at St George's, at Clifton Cathedral, in a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful space. Now, I do appreciate that it's a bit of a commute for some of you, so please don't worry. Homechoir is going to carry on, SIC is going to carry on, but if you do live in and around Bristol, please do consider coming and tell your friends, because I'd love a massive, massive choir when I walk out in front of you in September. Now, today, everyone, we've got a wonderful, wonderful piece, as I say, by Vivaldi. It's the Dixit Dominus, and I want to jump straight into it because it is in 8 parts, but this is Vivaldi, and Vivaldi would never write 4 notes if one would do. And although this is written in 8 parts, for the most part, the vast majority of it, the soprano parts, for example, alto parts and so on, alto 1, alto 2, are identical with just a couple of bars difference. So what we're going to do, as always, is I'm going to take you through those parts, starting with the sops, then the altos, then the tenors, then the bass. When it comes to those, I think it's actually 4 bars where it's just where there's a bit of interplay between the two. We'll quickly do, you know, first part, second part, and then we'll sing it all the way through. All right, everyone. But let's have a bit of a warm-up first of all. Let's get a bit of an acoustic. Lovely. If I could invite you to be upstanding. It's our first sing together since Sunday. So let's take a nice deep breath. Roll your shoulders around. Great stuff. And roll them back the other way. Oh, I just see some messages here just while you're doing that. Christian saying, are you going to advertise how we join the choir? I've said on Twitter, but if you are interested in joining the UE Singers, if you Google UE, it's UWE Singers, and there is a page there with a form you can fill in, tells you all about it. I do concede for some of you, it's a long way to come. So don't worry. I completely understand. And one day I'm so looking forward to getting out to meet and visit all of you wherever you are in the world. And there's going to be plenty of opportunity once we've beaten this horrible virus back for me to travel around and come to where you are. So bring your shoulders up to your ears, please, everyone. Take a deep breath, breathe out, let your shoulders fall. Wonderful. And then just roll your head around. Splendid. Oh, interesting. Wonderful. Now let's take a nice deep breath and just blow that air away from us. Thanks very much indeed, everyone. Okay, now let's do a bit of warming up. Let's start off here. We are at baroque pitch, so we're going to sing with me. And again. Now, ooh, and again, ooh, and an oh, one more, oh, now ya, again, ya, now la, and again, la, fantastic, after me now, please, ta, your turn, lovely, la. Excellent. Me. Lovely. Yo. And one more. Ya. Splendid. Thank you very much indeed, everyone. Now, do please have a quick sip of drink. Hydrate yourselves. And we'll get started. So I'm going to bring the score up on screen, though do please grab yourself a copy of the score from the description. It's a better experience this week because I'm not able to, given the size of the score vertically, in order to fit it on screen, as I just show you here, I've lopped off the accompaniment on the score that's on screen. So if you can follow along using a score in the description, either on a device or print it out if you must, that's probably going to be slightly better. Having said that, I think you'll agree it's not the hardest piece we've ever learnt here on the channel. So we're going to start with sopranos, and if we just quickly look at this score, you've got 8 staves here, 8 lines. Now the top line is soprano choir 1, that's what that says, sop C1. Then you've got alto choir 1, tenor, bass, and then it's soprano choir 2. So you see we've got Dixit. Those are sopranos in unison. Okay, now the tempo. Well, actually, first of all, let me just play you the very first couple of bars here, because bear in mind, Gloria's. This is a bit familiar. So it's in D, and instead of the octaves going up, the octaves this time are going down. You never said that Vivaldi wrote the same thing over and over and over again. So sopranos, you come in at the start and you sing here in bar 26. It goes 3, 4. Dixit Dominus, then Dixit Dominus. Okay, so let me just do that one more time. It's Dixit Dominus. Then the octave. Okay, so just be careful. That very first one there, sopranos, it comes down the scale, Dominus, and then the second time, Dixit Dominus, it jumps. All right, so let's sing that together, shall we please, sopranos? 1 and 2, starting bar 26. Ready, 2, 3, 4. Dixit Dominus, Dixit Dominus. Very nice indeed. We then rise back up to that D, and we sing here in bar 31. And notice this, exactly the same in the top line and the 5th line down. That's soprano 1 and soprano 2. It's Dominum meo. Okay, so it's domino meo. Okay, Dixit Dominus. The Lord said to my Lord. Okay, so domino rather than dominus. Domino meo. And that note on meo is 2 notes tied together, goes across the bar line. Those of you in around sound, I should be explaining all about that this afternoon. Okay, so let's move on. So we're now at bar 36, and this is in unison, so everyone can listen to this. We sing sede, sede a dextris. Okay, nice tritone there. There we are. All right, let's sing that together. We can all sing it. 2, 3, 4. Sede, sede a dextris. Lovely. And then sopranos together. It is a dextris meis. Listen again. Let's sing that together. A dextris. 2, 3, 4. A dextris meis. Lovely. Let's go back and sing sede, sede a dextris. 2, 3, 4. Sede, sede a dextris meis. Wonderful. Thank you ever so much, sopranos. Then there's a little bit of instrumental, and then the altos come in this time, singing Dixit, Dixit Dominus. Be ready for that. The rhythm moves quickly there. And then sopranos in unison, bar 45. It's Domino meo. Okay, let me play that for you one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay, let's just sing that together, and then it's going to split. This is just this little split here. So, domino, please, sopranos, bar 45, after 2. 1, 2. Domino meo. Fabulous. Well done. Now, what happens is a little bit of very typical, certainly early Baroque Italian writing, where you get the 2 choirs singing against each other. Against, anti, sound, phony, antiphony. Okay, so now soprano 2, so this is the 5th line down there. You sing, sede a dextris meis, sede a dextris meis. Okay, very typical Vivaldian sequence. Da 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 da. Okay, let's sing that together, sopranos, after 2, bar 48. 1, 2. Sede a dextris meis, sede a dextris meis. Fabulous. And then just to finish that off, you sing a dextris meis after 4. So it goes 2, 3, 4. A dextris meis. Sing that for me. 2, 3, 4. A dextris meis. Fabulous. All right, so that's second soprano, because you were the first to sing after that long phrase there in bar 48. Now, first sopranos, choir 1 is answering. So they sing, you sing, sede a dextris meis, sede a dextris meis, a dextris meis. So you sing the same thing with them at the end, but otherwise it's a slightly lower sequence. Listen to it again from 49 to 3, 4. Okay, fabulous. Wonderful. So bar 49, please. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Sede a dextris meis, sede a dextris meis, a dextris meis. Fabulous. Well done. Excellent. Now, I do see someone seems to have a problem with the downloaded score. Can you re-download it just in case? Thank you. Is it Atty? Atty, just have a look, would you please? Re-download it if you need to, or just follow the online score for now. All right. So that was that's the 2 soprano parts, and then from here to the end, it's all in unison. So the bass is sede, sede, tenors sede, sede. We sing the note that the bassist gave us here. This is sopranos 1 and 2 all together to the end. So it's bar 56, 2, 3, 4. Sede a dextris meis. All on that one note. follow it along again. 2, 3, 4. Sede a dextris meis. Brilliant. I've got to change the note there, but it's all the same. Okay. Then this is the last little bit here. We climb sopranos to a C to give us the 7th of the chord. This is bar 58. It's sede a dextris meis, a dextris meis. And that's the end. Let me take you through that one more time from 58. 1, 2. Sede a dextris meis, a dextris meis. And that is both first and second sopranos to the end. Okay? Fabulous. Well done, Sops. Now, need to move quickly because I've still got alto, tenor, and bass to look at. So let's move on with those parts. And so altos, you come in following the sopranos. They sing Dixit, Dixit Dominus. That's your note, altos. And we sing Dixit, Dixit Dominus, Domino meo. All right, so let's sing that together. Okay, I'm going to have a sip of drink. Hello to Maria, who's just joined us. Marvellous to see you all. And if you've joined us since we've started the broadcast and I haven't said hello to you, well, it's lovely to see you. Thank you for being here. So I'm going to have a go at singing your pitch now, altos. This is Baroque pitch from bar 28. 2, 3, 4. Dixit, Dixit Dominus, fabulous. So that is all in unison. Then the bass is sede, 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 sede. Then in unison from as before, sede, sede, a dextris. So that is up there. Sede, sede, a dextris. For the altos, if that is too high, just sing with the tenors at that point. And then, a dextris meis. Except in tune. Okay, let's sing that together from our dextris there, altos. So that's the last note of 37. Ready? 2, 3, 4. Our dextris meis. Fabulous. Let's do the sede dextris there, altos. Bar 36. 2, 3, 4. Sede, sede, a dextris meis. Excellent. Well done. Thank you, altos. So again, there's some instrumental goodness. Now, your next line, you come in unison, altos 1 and 2 here on this E, and you sing from here. This is bar 43, and it's Dixit, Dixit Dominus, Domino meo. Okay, now the tricky thing there, as I already alluded to earlier on, is that the rhythm on Dominus is faster than you heard when the sopranos did it. It's in that one beat, Dominus, Dom. Okay, so listen to it one more time, please, everyone. So it starts on the E here, bar 43, 2, 3, 4. Dixit, Dixit Dominus, Domino meo. Great. Well done. Thank you, altos. Now we come to this little bit of antiphony. So choir 2, we're back to the A. And your line, altos, is sede a dextris meis, sede a dextris meis. 2, 3, 4. A dextris meis. Okay, not the most scintillating line, but very important, that anchor part, as you're often asked to do. So let's sing that together. Alto 2 from bar 48, please. After 2, 1, 2. Sede a dextris meis, sede a dextris meis. 2, 3, 4. A dextris meis. Well done. Thank you, alto 2. Now, alto 1, you get a little bit more exciting melodic writing there. You have 2 notes per phrase. And so you sing from bar 49. So alto 1 goes, and you sing sede a dextris meis, sede a dextris meis, a dextris meis. Okay, these are all little sequences. So sing that with me, please. Alto 1, starting in bar 49 here. 2, 3, 4. Sede a dextris meis, sede a dextris meis, a dextris meis. Brilliant. Well done, altos. Great stuff. Doing very, very well. Then over the page, basses, sede, sede. Keep that A in mind, because that's your next note. Then the tenors go sede, sede, and we go back to the A. Sede, a dextris meis, sede. Actually, I went slightly too far ahead. Sorry, let's just do that sede a dextris meis again. So bar 56. Okay, sede from 56 to 3, 4. Sede a dextris meis. Excellent. We've sung that before, so it's quite familiar. And then we're on the last home stretch here. Bearing in mind this is all in unison with altos 1 and 2. So bar 58 in after 2, it's 1, 2. Sede a dextris meis. Okay, just that bit. So bar 58 after 2, 1, 2. Sede a dextris meis. Very nice. And then just the last phrase, a dextris meis. Slightly different, it goes up. So that last phrase again is a dextris meis. Splendid. Why don't we sing altos, please, from that sede in bar 58 to the end. After 2, 1, 2. Sede a dextris meis, a dextris meis. And there we are. Well done. Thank you, altos. Now let's ask the tenors to step up to the plate. Okay, hello tenors. Lovely to see you. Have a quick sip of drink if you haven't done so recently. Splendid stuff. Okay, now let's have a look at the tenor line here. So we've got the sopranos there, we've got the altos there, tenors on an A, and again it's unison for several pages here. So it is Dixit, Dixit Dominus, all on that one note. 2 beats, 2 beats, 2 beats, 2 beats, 1.5 beats, half a beat and a beat. Okay, sing with me please tenors from Dixit. And Dixit, Dixit Dominus. Fabulous. And then it is together Domino meo. So just those 2 notes in this configuration. Domino meo. Just be careful, that note on me is 4 beats in total. Okay, thank you, tenors. Then the bass is sede, 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 sede. Then this little phrase which we've already heard today, tenors. Sede, sede a dextris. Okay, let's sing that together, please, everyone. Bar 36, 2, 3, 4. Sede, sede a dextris. Okay, and then we climb up to a nice high note here. And we sing a dextris meis. Listen again. Okay, a dextris meis. Okay, that last half beat of 37. Ready, 2, 3, 4. A dextris meis. Well done. Let's run that together. Sede, sede. Ready, tenors, 2, 3, 4. Sede, sede a dextris meis. Very, very nice indeed. It's a move to the dominant chord. Like that. Okay, fabulous. Now, you have several bars off. You're waiting for the altos to give you Dixit, Dixit Dominus. Now you need to pluck an A out of that. So if you think that's their last note, and that is your starting note here. Okay, and so we sing this pattern, which is very similar from earlier on. Domino meo. Okay, in fact, it is exactly what we sang earlier on. Okay, then we split here in bar 48 tenors into this this little bit of antiphony, both choirs singing against each other. So let's start with tenor 2, which is bar 48. We start on the note we finished on, which is very handy, and it's sede a dextris meis, sede a dextris meis. Make sure that's a G natural there. Okay, let's sing that together. This is tenor 2, bar 48. Ready, 1, 2. Sede a ad dextris, ad dextris meis, sede ad dextris, ad dextris meis. Very nice, thank you, tenors. And then ad dextris meis at the end of that phrase there. So after 4, please, tenors, that last bit. 2, 3, 4. Ad dextris meis. And that is both first and second tenor when that bit comes. Let's just go over the first tenor. So the second tenor kind of hands you the note. It's rather handy, isn't it? First. So they sing. And then you'll notice, sede ad dextris meis. Sede ad dextris meis. So be careful there. The first one, and then it stays on the same note, stays on the same note, stays on the same note. Okay, don't let that one catch you out. Let's sing together, please, first tenors. Sede ad dextris, please. Bar 49. 2, 3, 4. Sede ad dextris meis. Sede ad dextris meis, and then ad dextris meis with the rest of the choir. All right, well done, thank you, tenors. Now you're back in unison together, even though the parts are written separately. You sing the same thing. The basses give us sede, sede. Tenor 1 goes sede. Tenor 2 answers sede. Okay, having said you're in unison, not quite. Okay, so let's go from 54. I'll give you the bass entries. So it's sede, 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 sede. Decide which one you want to sing, and then in unison, sede. Just down that little arpeggio. Sing that with me, please, tenors. Bar 56, 2, 3, 4. Sede. And then ad dextris meis. Okay, that little cadence figure. Sing that for me, please, tenors. Bar 57, 1, 2. Ad dextris meis. Lovely. Then a nice high note for you, tenors, up to the F sharp. Ad dextris meis. Listen again. 2, 1, 2. Okay, the hardest note, I think, and the whole thing for you is that one, grabbing that from the air. So let's sing sede, please, in bar 58. 1, 2. Sede ad dextris meis. Lovely. And then ad dextris meis to finish. And again, that first note is different. It's the C sharp second time. Let's sing those two. The ad dextris meis the first time, and then starting on that one the second time, tenors. Okay, last note of 59, 2, 3, 4. Ad dextris meis, ad dextris meis. And there you have it. All right, fabulous. Well done, thank you, tenors. And last but not least, never least, my colleagues here in the bass department. So everyone there, let's get started here, and then we can sing the whole thing through, and then we've got a deep dive. Looking forward to it. And you can hear the rain pouring down outside. As I say, I made the mistake of buying an air conditioner, so that's it for the summer, I'm pretty sure. So basses, it's Vivaldi, so lots and lots of tonic and dominant for us. We come in bar 28, and it's Dixit, Dixit Dominus, Domino meo. Okay, it's either tonic, as I say, or dominant. Let's sing that together, please, basses. Bar 28, 2, 3, 4. Dixit, Dixit Dominus, Domino meo. Fab. Then, first basses, sing sede, 3, 4, sede, 3, 4. Okay, just the octave there on the A. And second basses, it's 1, 2, sede, 1, 2, sede. So you get this. Okay, decide which part you want to sing and enjoy it when it comes along. And then this unison bit. Sede, sede ad dextris. Same as everyone else. Sing that with me, please, basses. 2, 3, 4. Sede, sede ad dextris. Great. And then ad dextris meis. Listen. So E, A, D, E, D. Little bit tricky. Okay, 2, 3, 4. Ad dextris meis. Careful when you drop down there that you get the intonation just right. All right, let's quickly sing that. Okay, so from sede ad dextris, bar 36, 2, 3, 4. Sede ad dextris meis. Well done. Thanks, basses. So we get a few bars off for good behaviour. Bar 45, more of this tonic and dominant stuff. So after 2, it's 1, 2. Domino meo. Okay, this is before it splits. So one more time, can you please, basses in 45. 1, 2. Domino meo. Excellent. Then first bass, or second bass, I should say. It's sede ad dextris meis, sede ad dextris meis. Just listen to it. All right, let's sing that together, please. Second bass is after 2. 1, 2. Sede ad dextris meis, sede ad dextris meis, and then the cadence is ad dextris meis. Okay, let's sing that together. 2, 3, 4. Ad dextris meis. Good. Thank you, second basses. First basses, we're filling in the gaps between. So they sing, and we sing sede ad dextris meis, sede ad dextris meis, ad dextris meis. Okay, we've only got the leap of a fourth, which is a bit simpler. Okay, let's sing that together, please, basses. Bar 49. 3, 4. Sede ad dextris meis, sede ad dextris meis, ad dextris meis. Brilliant. Well done. Then we've got over the page. First bass is lead this time. Sede. 3, 4. That's it. Second bass is answer them. So you sing 1, 2. Sede. So you get this. Then the tenors. Sede. Sede. Then we're down on that A. All together basses in bar 56. Sede ad dextris meis. Okay, familiar stuff. Bar 58. Sede ad dextris meis. Again, very familiar. Just be careful though, as I say, sometimes the notes aren't quite as you expect, and when you see G's, just make sure we sing G's, not A's. So from 58 here, basses please. 1, 2. Sede ad dextris meis. Then oops, excuse me, I went the wrong way. Ad dextris meis. It's probably the trickiest line in the whole thing. Listen again. Excuse me, basses. So it is ad dextris meis with me. Ad dextris meis. And again. Ad dextris meis. One more time. Ad dextris meis. Okay. And then that's it. All right, everyone. So we're going to sing it all the way through. Of course, we'll sing it on Sunday. And if you've never sung it before, do hang around, hear a bit more about the work, to hear a lovely performance by a Baroque group, and a bit more about Vivaldi and his choir, and really the history of this incredible man. And remember, we're singing again together on Friday for Fun Friday. We're singing on top of Old Smoky. Please make sure you have your meatballs ready. So everyone, change of headphones. Here's a bit of Dixit Dominus by Antonio Vivaldi. Here we go. Enjoy, everyone. Two bars in. Here we go.
Dixit Dominus, Domino Reo. Sede, Dexis, ad Dexis meis.
Here we go.
Dixit Dominus, Domino Reo. Sede, Dexis meis, ad Dexis meis.
Marvellous. Thank you ever so much, everyone. I do hope you enjoyed singing that just tiny piece of Vivaldi's lovely Dixit Dominus. And we'll sing it on Sunday morning. And at some point, you know, whichever choir does the full work, well, I shall look forward to telling you more about it. But in a minute, of course, we shall be deep diving. And do please join me if you can for half an hour about Vivaldi and this lovely work. Remember, Fun Friday is coming up and the Sacred Sing on Sunday as well. Do give us a thumbs up if you like what we do. And I'll see you in just a few moments. Thanks, everyone. Take care.